Hey guys, I'm Jason Horvath. I'm a one-year veteran of the Corps.
Hello, I'm Justin. I play trumpet for those of you who haven't met me yet.
Hey everybody, it's Sam. I am a 2-year vet of the Jersey Surf Drum and Bugle Corps. I'm a trumpet player. I'm 17.
My name's Jason. I'm a second trumpet. I marched here last year.
I'm Cameron. I'm 16. I live in Salem, Virginia. I play second trumpet.
Today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 tips to survive season 1 of drum corps.
And I got just a little bit of advice.
Things I wish I would have known and suggestions from me to you.
These are the 10 things I wish I knew as a rookie. The first thing is
So my first one,
how to be on time.
learn to be as efficient as possible very quickly.
Some stuff that I did was write down a daily schedule. We do it for like camps and stuff, you know. It just helps me get motivated for whatever I needed to do. Writes down some time that's like gets me more motivated to practice when I need to hit the gym when I need to, stuff like that.
You have less time than you think you do. And if you think you have any free time, especially early in the season, when we get to spring training, if you think you have any free time, you're probably wrong. You probably don't have it.
I would also recommend writing down some time in calendars or anything like that. I know like there's Google calendars or Apple calendars, whatever kind of phone you have.
You're going to want to learn to make good use of your meals, because this is when pretty much everything that doesn't happen on the field is going to get done. And on tour, during EPL, people talk about the benefits of drum corps a lot, and in terms of like the social skills benefits of drum corps, like time management and all of that stuff, that pretty much all happens during EPL. And a lot of times it's going to feel like it's not enough time, but it is if you do it right.
Being on time is not being on time. Being on time is being early. 15 minutes is the rule. Get there beforehand, be prepared. Attendance and being on time is one of the biggest ways a drum corps can stay on top of the game. Never complain. Complaining spreads negativity, and negativity is just the cancer of drum corps. It spreads like wildfire, and it's infectious, and it sucks.
Don't junior tech. What that means is, I know a lot of high school bands, a lot of college bands, you'll have some of the students pretty much acting as field staff, because you really don't have a lot of field staff. We live with each other on the road, and you don't want to have people saying comments to each other, especially during a long rehearsal day where it's sometimes the tempers aren't great because everybody's tired. You don't want to say something that's going to set off a fight. Be as prepared as possible.
Exercise before tour, before the camp. Every day exercise.
Stuff like your dot book, that's a big way to be prepared. Like, have it done before rehearsal. The earlier you can get it done, the more prepared you are, the better off you're going to be on the field.
I didn't feel prepared for tour with exercising, and it was, oh my god, it was such a bad idea.
As far as when it comes down to practicing, I know sometimes it can get a little like drawn out, a little boring almost. Like, what do I practice now? I've been doing this for like 20 minutes. What do I do? Well, if you plan out practice routines, kind of like I was talking about calendars, and doing different things that like personal weakness or something like that. Like for me, I know like endurance is a problem, so I would do exercises that would help during like G to the end of the opener.
I suggest you exercise a lot, please. You will feel so much better, 100 times better. You won't feel like shit when you wake up during tour. Like, do it.
After a couple weeks of spring training, you forget what fresh chops feel like. You just gotta put effort into preserving the chops.
Usually every night in the shower or before I went to sleep, I would massage my face. Everywhere on my face. All of your cheeks, and even your lips themselves. And you'll definitely feel much better the next morning.
Exercise.
A big thing that Mark, the brass captain, had loved to say last year is everybody's going to have shit. It's so true. no matter what you do to take care of yourself during tour, something is going to be going on, and you can't let it hold you back. Like, you've got to be ready, you've got to be mentally prepared, you got to be physically prepared to go out every day and conquer.
Drum corps is 10 times as much mental work as it is physically. It's hard physically, but you got to keep this protected. This is your number one. You got to keep the brain in check. Emotions run high, and that can really be the deciding factor of how a corps can spend its time and how it is in the summer, whether you have a good time or whether it's not as memorable as it could be.
Always self-assess yourself. Make yourself better. We don't have an unlimited amount of staff members. We don't have enough staff members to put one on every member and have every member get critique on every rep. So a lot of the time, you're not going to get a comment. You have to self-assess yourself.
There is never a perfect rep on show music, on a parade tune, on a warm-up, on a concert F. You never do it perfectly. There's always room for improvement. Never think that that is as good as it's going to be, because you've set yourself up to stop growing. It started in November. We've already missed opportunities to get better. Stop that. Don't keep wasting opportunities. Don't wait to get better, because soon enough you're not going to have any time left and you're going to regret it.
It can get scary like your rookie year because you don't know anybody, you don't know how to make friends that well maybe, you don't know how to be yourself. Like, there's nothing to be scared about. We're all good people, we all love each other, and once tour begins, we're just gonna continue to love each other even more. And I don't know, I used to be scared when I would go up to camps because I didn't really know a lot of people, because I had really small boundaries and didn't want to express myself. But later on, like after I decided to burst my bubble, I made tons of more friends, and it just became a really good experience after that.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Vets are here for you. The staff is here for you. We've been through it before. We know what it's like. If you have a question, we're going to be able to answer it for you. Trust me when I say that.
One thing, you learn as you go through, but it's nice to understand this in the beginning. Your body tells you you're at your limit way before you're at your real limit. It tells you, on the exhaustion scale, it's time to quit at like a 6. But you need to go to a 9. You need to go to a 9.5. If 10 is on a stretcher, going to the hospital, you need to be giving right up to that bar.
Especially when we get to tour, like, the information overload that you think you're feeling now goes way up. Like, you're gonna get to the end of a day and feel like your brain doesn't have the ability to do anything anymore. But that's what it has to feel like.
We make the drum corps this year. We make the new standard of the Jersey Surf. Don't let it fall short of what it could be.